The sun had barely crested the horizon, casting a warm glow over the ancient city of Jerusalem. The streets were already bustling with the sounds of merchants setting up their stalls, the bleating of sheep, and the chatter of pilgrims who had come from all corners of the earth to celebrate Passover. Among these travelers was Simon of Cyrene, a man who had journeyed far from his home in North Africa to observe this sacred festival. With each step through the cobblestone streets, Simon felt the weight of the journey leaving his weary limbs, replaced by the anticipation of participating in the holy traditions of his faith. He marveled at the grandeur of the temple, its golden edges catching the early light, and felt a surge of gratitude for being able to witness this. As Simon made his way through the crowded streets, he noticed a commotion up ahead. The air was thick with murmurs of crucifixion and Jesus of Nazareth. Curiosity piqued, Simon pushed through the throng to get a better view. What he saw next would change the course of his life forever. A man, beaten and bloodied, struggled under the weight of a rough-hewn wooden cross. The crowd jeered and spat, their faces twisted with a mixture of anger and derision. Simon watched, transfixed by the sight of the man's resilience despite his suffering. Suddenly, a Roman soldier barked in order, and before Simon could react, the soldier pointed directly at him. "You there, help him!" Without a moment to protest, Simon found himself thrust into the midst of this grim procession. As Simon took hold of the cross, he felt the coarseness of the wood bite into his hands, the weight of it threatening to buckle his knees. Yet beside him, the man, Jesus, walked with a quiet dignity, his eyes meeting Simon's with a look of profound compassion and sorrow. As they walked together, Simon couldn't help but recall the words from the scriptures he had learned as a child. "Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering." Isaiah 53:4. It struck him then that he was living those words, participating in an ancient prophecy unfolding before his eyes. As they approached Golgotha, the place of the skull, Simon's heart pounded not just from exertion, but from the significance of the moment. He had come to Jerusalem to celebrate the past, yet here he was, an unwitting participant in a pivotal moment of history. Once the cross was set in place, Simon stood back, his eyes locked on Jesus, who was now being nailed to the cross. He felt an overwhelming urge to turn away, but was compelled to watch, a witness to a mystery he could not yet comprehend. After the crucifixion, Simon found it hard to shake the image of Jesus from his mind. The encounter had stirred something deep within him, igniting a spark of faith that he could neither understand nor ignore. After the crucifixion, Simon found it hard to shake the image